Please, the show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The time is now. The time is now. The time is now. I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. The time is now. The time is now.
Good Saturday morning. How is everybody doing? And welcome to Coffee Talk. It's good to see y'all. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday morning so far. It's going to be a nice rainy day here today. Well, the sun's out now, so after this, I got some things to do in the garden. And hopefully, if the rain holds off, I will be doing a live product review this afternoon. But anyway, good to see everybody. Who we got coming in here this morning? My man, Ghost Lincoln. Good to see you, my brother. Don't work too hard today, man. It's the weekend. It's the long weekend. So do what you can. Don't break your back. And enjoy the day as much as possible. Little Lone Prepper, good to see you. Good to see you. Holly Imes, welcome in. Welcome in. Shani, good morning. The Celtic Grandma, good morning. Loretta, family, good to see you. Hope you're having a great morning. My man, Shadow Scout Swede, all the way on the other side. Good afternoon to you, my brother. I hope you're doing well. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm going to send you an email, just trying to catch up and get back to some type of normalcy here at Zion. So there we go. Love and Life, good morning. Good to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday morning so far. My man, Pennsylvania Preparedness, I haven't forgotten about you either. I will be sending you an email, and we'll go that way. My man, Dan H., thank you for the 5x5. I appreciate you, my brother. I hope you're doing well this morning. Loretta, family, good to see you. My man, Ed, good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well this Saturday morning. Come on, y'all. Get y'all's favorite cup of coffee, whatever your beverage is in the morning. Enjoy it. Sit back, relax. We're going to talk about a few things that are going on in this turmoil, mayhemicness world, and then we're going to have a great day today. Dawn E., good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Who else we got in here? My man, the champ, Devil Dog Prepper. Good morning. I hope you saw your video this morning that I dropped. I had to make that the first one that I got out today, but bruh, you deserve it. Congratulations, and I appreciate you. Oh my, Shadow Scout, my brother, bruh. I, oof. Thank you. Peer checker, bowing down, saying thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate you, and y'all know that this is, you talk about humbling, and some of you content creators would know, especially family Southern Tier Prepper. Thank you, Shadow Scout Swede. All donations go back into the channel to bring y'all amazing content and events. And all I can say, Shadow Scout, is you didn't have to, bruh, but you did. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate you so much. KP, good to see you. Concrete Man, the best in the business. He's still putting it down. Go check him out, folks. But who else we got in here? Good morning. CUCV Farmers in the building. Good to see you. My cart runneth over. Good to see you, family. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going well in your part of the world. Pilgrim, good to see you. Holly, welcome in. Southern Tier Prepper, as always, family. Good to see you. I loved the video on the makeshift cabin that you guys did. That's awesome. And I pray and hope that everything continues to go in the right direction for you and your family. Again, if you need anything, reach out as always. Who else we got in the building here? Celtic Grandma, Paper Buttons 19. Good to see you. Shannon, good to see you. Who else is in here this morning? Y'all are just coming in on a Saturday. I feel like I haven't done a coffee talk in like forever, but that's okay. It's good to see the family again. Everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a great day. Before we get into some stuff, Pennsylvania Preparedness says it's been such a nice weekend. Went to Centralia, PA, the abandoned ghost town. Closest thing to a real life SHTF for a whole town. Posting videos this weekend. Awesome. Awesome, Pen. Can't wait to see him. Trish in progress. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Y'all come on in. Everybody else that I may not have personally spoken to today morning. And before we get into some stories and stuff, what's everybody doing this weekend? It's a long weekend, Memorial Weekend, great weekend. And by the way, for all of you active or retired, well, y'all don't really get retired, military, those that served, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your service, for allowing me and my family to sleep at night peacefully while y'all stood on the wall. I appreciate y'all. Penn said only 19 likes, 37 people. Smash the like button, folks. Appreciate that, Penn. Celtic Grandma, good to see you. What's everybody doing this weekend? Who's cooking out? Who's cooking out? Who's got the ribs? Who's got the brisket? Who's doing the food? All of that good stuff. I may have to stop by and get a plate or two. Freeze drying food for the weekend. All right, James Trump 24 Price. Good to see you, my brother. Good morning. He's freeze drying food. There you go. There you go. Holly says she has to finish planning her starters. Yep, I did that all day yesterday. All day. Fed Up American, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in this morning. There you go, James, cooking them ribs. Yes, indeed. Tara, good morning. Good to see you. How are you this morning? Grab a cup of coffee, sit back. Let's have a conversation. Southern Tier Prepper says, daughter works at a barbecue place. We're set up. I know that's right. Absolutely. 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 CUCV Farmers off today. There you go, bruh. You got to feed 4,500 to 4,800 cows today. Wife and I looking at sink and faucets for the house remodel. There you go, bruh. Nice, 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 nice. By the way, folks, just to let y'all know, you still can get your piece of freedom. I pinned the link at the top of the chat. Going over to Nutrient Survival. Just if you don't do anything else, pick up some coffee. so you can get entered in for your chance to win $10,000 towards your piece of freedom. Yeah, they're giving away $10,000 to go towards your purchase of land wherever you want it to be. Amazing. Always. Nah, Loretta said, you're always welcome at my house, but I'm not doing anything this weekend. My daughter and her fiance are working. They armed guards at the military base at the airport. There you go. Thank you, Loretta. I appreciate that, family. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's a good weekend. I think we may cook out Monday. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Depends on what the COO wants to do. Happy Mac, welcome in. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing well. And because it is Memorial Day weekend, it would behoove me to not talk about this first, because I would like to honor all of the fallen service people. This here is from the BBC. Over 260,000 flags placed for the fallen servicemen at Arlington National Cemetery. They're putting flags.
Today we are out here to place flags on the headstones of soldiers who are no longer with
Let me
us.
know if you can hear this, folks.
I had a fallen brother in arms, so being able to lay flags on these headstones is giving that contribution to let him know that this day is his day.
We take pride to honor the sacrifice and courage of the fallen, and this is a very humbling experience. Like, not everybody gets to do this.
So, hats off to all of the fallen that have served to protect our country. They did a service so that we could sleep at night. But yes, they're planting flags in Arlington Cemetery, over 260,000 flags, which is an honor. Yes, indeed, love and life. Yes, much love to our military heroes. Yes, indeedy. Chance Paladin, good to see you, my brother. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Devil Dog Prepper says, been there, done that. Placing flags at the graves of veterans can be very emotional. Absolutely, my brother. And again, thank you for your service. I appreciate you. So, also, folks, unbelievable. And again, here we go. Second U.S. worker infected with cow-linked bird flu. I don't understand how the bird flu goes from birds to cows. I'm not a biologist, a chemist, and I haven't stayed at a Holiday Inn Express in a decade or longer. So, but a second human case of bird flu has been found as an outbreak spreads among birds and cows in the U.S. The patient works in a Michigan dairy farm and had regular exposure to livestock infected with the H5N1 virus, according to authorities. And this comes directly from the BBC, gentlemen and ladies. The first case in Texas was found in a farm worker less than 2 months ago. Both patients have had mild symptoms and have recovered. So basically, they're saying that this is nothing to worry about, but yet you can guarantee that somebody somewhere down the line is going to turn this into Pandemic 2.0. Sherry, welcome in. Michael Wolf, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. and everybody else that came in. I want to say to all of you, thank you for joining me this morning for Coffee Talk. Great time to be here. But yeah, the patients, the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention, in other words, the CDC, said the risk to the general public remained low. Of course it did, and it always will. As in the Texas case, the Michigan patient had only eye symptoms. The CDC said adding this conjunctivitis is typical in humans infected with avian flu viruses. The infection was confirmed via a sample taken from the person's eye. A specimen taken from their respiratory tract tested negative. So yeah, is this going to be a major concern? I don't think so. But then again, who knows? They may turn this into something completely controlled. I'll say that. So, in other news, now here's what gets me. Well, I'll go with the first part of the story. So this is a twofer, y'all. So we all remember the Uvalde school shooting, correct? Correct. Uvalde settles for $2 million with the school shooting victims and families. Announcement comes 2 days before the 2-year anniversary of the massacre at the elementary school in Texas. The city of Uvalde has reached a $2 million settlement with most of the families of the victims of a mass takeout of at an elementary school in Texas City. One of the lawyers has said the announcement on Wednesday came 2 days before the second anniversary of the school thing. Oops, good to see you. Good to see you. With that, and apparently this was one of the deadliest school incidents in U.S. history. 19 children, 2 teachers were unalived May 24th, 2022. That would have been yesterday. U.S. Department of Justice review found local police ignored acceptable practices by failing to confront the attacker, instead waiting outside the classroom for more than an hour. If I'm not mistaken, they waited 70 minutes before they did anything. Okay, the city has agreed to pay its insurance. See, they're only paying the insurance of $2 million, which is all that there was, says Josh Koskoff, who represented families from the 2012 incident at Sandy Hook. He said the settlement involved the families of 17 of the children and 2 children who survived, 17 unalived and 2 that were survivors. Another lawyer announced that the families of 19 of the victims launched a $500 million federal lawsuit against nearly 100 state police officers who were part of the botched law enforcement response. Families are suing 92 Texas Department of Public Safety officers who were at the incident, and it goes on and on and on and on. So that's what they're doing with them. It is good morning, Unknown. Good to see you. Zombie Force, good to see you. Hope you're doing well this morning. So with that, there's more to this story. Or as they say on the idiot box, but wait, there's more. And this is the one that really gets me, folks. And I'll share this if you want to read it. And I will bring this up on the screen. But families of Uvalde shooting victims are suing Microsoft, Meta, and good old Daniel Defense, the gun maker. The two lawsuits allege that technology firms entered into a scheme, air quotes for those listening, a scheme with the gun manufacturer to promote its weapon. This part here, folks, I don't get it. I don't understand it. And I'm with you, Ed. You're absolutely right. It was leadership's fault 100%. Exactly. Absolutely, without a doubt. Watchman, good to see you. Welcome in this morning, my brother. How are you doing? Cup of coffee to you. And thank you for stopping in. By the way, all of you amazing content creators in the chat, if you type the word vision, it'll drop a link to your channel. Devil Dog Prepper, if you're still in the chat, please, please, please type vision, drop your link. Folks, I want to get the 2024 Bushcraft Hiking Cook-Off champion, Devil Dog Prepper, to 500 subscribers. He's at 3-something now. Please, if you have not, go over to his channel and subscribe. Watch, he has some amazing garden videos. He is a master gardener, in my opinion, and he is a good friend of mine. Let's help him get to 500 subscribers, please. So, back to the news. Families are suing Microsoft, Meta, and good old gun manufacturer Daniel Defense. The two lawsuits allege that they were in a scheme to promote the gun manufacturer. Families of the victims in a school shooting in Uvalde have filed two wrongful death lawsuits, one against the gun manufacturer and another against two technology companies, Meta and Microsoft, for their alleged role in marketing the weapon used. I don't get it. The gunman was 18-year-old Salvador Ramos, who attacked Robb Elementary School in May. The defendant in the first lawsuit filed in Uvalde County District Court is Daniel Defense. We all know who they are. They're the manufacturer of the rifle. The second lawsuit is filed against Microsoft and Meta, owners of the social media platforms Instagram and the video game company Activision Blizzard is a subsidiary of Microsoft. The complaint alleges that Activision's first-person shooter game, Call of Duty, played a key role in shaping the gunman's mindset. The gunman's mindset, folks, by playing the game of Call of Duty. I call BS on it. I have Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty. That game has never influenced me to go out and do something illegal, against the law, or, as I would say, pure mayhemic. Wouldn't do it. Not going to do it. No way, no how. Exactly, unknown. I'm with you at that. Yeah. Exactly, Chance. Chance said, yeah, just like Tiger Woods PGA golf changes my mindset. Yeah. Now Chance is trying to get his PGA card and all that good stuff and everything else. Yeah. So the 18-year-old had been playing Call of Duty since he was 15. He's a youngin'. He only played the game for 3 years, really. Call of Duty creates a vivid, realistic, and addicting theater of violence in which teenage boys learn to kill with frightening skill and ease. The lawsuit says, I call BS on this, and I hope Daniel Defense does theirs, because weapons do not unalive people. People unalive people using weapons. That's my take on it. But who am I? I'm just a guy that happens to be talking about it today. So I take that second lawsuit with a grain of salt. Unknown. Exactly. It's I played Call of Duty a bit, still have no desire to storm Japanese positions. maybe I'm crazy. You're not crazy. You're normal. Exactly, Michael Wolf. Yeah, exactly. KP said, yeah, I played video games as a kid. I never did anything I did in a game. Same here because it is a game. Aston85, good morning. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Shadow Scout says, Vision, I agree with you about that one. If you have a mental illness and play a game like that, you don't know what is real or fantasy. They might go out and do things like that. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I'm with you on that, Shadow Scout. I agree 100%. So we'll see how that goes. We'll keep an eye on that suit and see what happens. Now, here's another great story. And I talked about this a while ago, but I want to bring it up again. NVIDIA, their profits soar as AI boom shows no sign of slowing down. California-based company NVIDIA reports seven-fold jump in profits to $14.88 billion with a B, billion dollars in the first quarter. Now, in case you don't know what NVIDIA does, NVIDIA is a chip maker, and they are embedding AI into all of their chips. They report a seven-fold jump in profits, sending its stock soaring to record highs. The California company, Wednesday, that their net income rose to $14 billion first quarter from $2 billion. It went from $2 billion to $14 billion in the first quarter. Their revenue more than tripled. NVIDIA forecasts that their revenue would hit $28 billion, or minus 2% in the second quarter. Now, keep in mind, folks, and this is where I'm paying attention. All of NVIDIA's chips that goes into computers, laptops, even cell phones are going to have AI built into them. Yeah. It's something to watch or be aware of, because AI is beginning to not only it's past infiltration, it's already almost in everything we have, but it could take a turn for the worse very quickly. So keep your eyes on that, folks. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Exactly, CUCV Farmer. They say Daniel Defense is being sued just like Ford or GM is being sued for car accidents. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So NVIDIA is making buku money. Zombie Force said it's called evolution. Yeah. Yep. Exactly, Chance. AI chips could be a backdoor. They can. And if I'm not mistaken, the Samsung A26, I think, is the first smartphone with AI chip built into it. So keep your eyes out on that, folks. It's getting, yeah, exactly. Aston Teen, 17 minutes sounds like an organized unalive. I'm with you. I'm with you. But yeah, keep an eye on that, because AI is here and Skynet is real, folks. Skynet is real. Now, this next story, I heard nothing about this until now. Absolutely, oops. U.S. law requires backdoors in all systems per 1996. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Yes. Yeah. Unknown. Right. I'm suing McDonald's. I'm with you. Well, I can't because I don't go there anymore. They won't fix their ice cream machine. You're absolutely right. File a lawsuit and I'll jump in on that with you. So this next story, I was surprised. Here we go, folks. Russia launches air quotes space weapon in path of U.S. satellite, according to the Pentagon. U.S. believes Russia's recently launched satellite can inspect and attack other satellites in low Earth orbit. Low Earth orbit. Now, let me ask y'all, because y'all are smart folks, what are all of our low Earth orbit satellites? Somebody tell me. But anywho, the United States says Russia launched this satellite that U.S. intelligence officials believe to be a weapon capable of inspecting and attacking other satellites. The Soyuz rocket blast off from Russia's launch site north of Moscow on Thursday, deploying a low Earth orbit at least 9 satellites, including Cosmos 2576, a type of Russian military inspector spacecraft, U.S. officials have claimed. Absolutely right, Ed. Comms. Yes, absolutely. Low orbit communications satellites. GPS as well, right? Zombie Force. Exactly. CUCV Farmer. Right. Communications. Ha! Interesting. So, the U.S. Officials have been condemned as reckless space behavior. They're claiming that against Russia. We have observed normal activity in assesses it likely a counter space weapon, presumably capable of attacking other satellites in low Earth orbit. A spokesman from the U.S. Space Command, which is part of the U.S. Department of Defense, said in a statement Tuesday, Russia deployed this new counter space weapon into the same orbit as a U.S. government satellite. So, and I'll put this article in the chat. You guys can read it. So, Russia said, no big deal. We're just going to launch this and do our thing. Crystal R., good morning. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well on this amazing Saturday morning. So, yeah, apparently Russia has launched something that allegedly could attack our low orbit satellites and take out comms and GPS. There you go, folks. Yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt. So keep an eye out for that. The space wars continue. Yeah. Who, what, when, and why. Oh, just to let y'all know, just in case, because Southern Tier Prepper asked me this morning, and I said in the live earlier this week, we've launched our Patreon page. Haven't put any content over there yet. Not sure how that's going to work out. But if you would like to join our Patreon page, and it is free, we're not charging nothing. There is the link in the chat. And there you go, folks. Michael Wolf said, I worked on computers. Everything's got a back door. Everything's got a black door. There are 3 commands. You're absolutely right, Michael. 3 commands that get in any software, and that's why I don't like Microsoft products. You're absolutely right, my brother. I agree with you 1,000% because I, too, am in the IT business and understand exactly what they're talking about and what you are saying. So, yes. Welcome back, she said. We can now continue. Thank you for joining. Stewart's Prepping, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're having a great day today. But yeah, it's interesting. So I dropped the link. If you want to catch us on Patreon, you can. Not sure when I'll post anything over there or do a live, but there's an option because YouTube is playing its usual shenanigans. I do know now for a fact we're being shadow banned and so forth and so on, but that's the life on YouTube. Welcome to the club. Get in line. We're not giving out t-shirts. Congratulations, Shannon. You have 103 subscribers. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Keep doing what you're doing. Ed says, yes, Shanny, ground-based comms should be okay, but U.S. defense systems could be compromised. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yep, I'm with you, Unknown. I refuse to use electronic locks as well. I won't do it. I won't do it. It's going to be interesting. What is that? Who said that? I saw it and missed it. Oh, Michael Wolf. Electronic locks on your door. It has multiple back doors into it. Absolutely. Real ID starts in New York. Yes, indeed. A watchman said, I already thought I had a real ID. It's not good enough anymore. When and where is the end of all of this madness? And I threw the madness on. And yes, my brother, you are absolutely right. And it's insanity at its best. So, are y'all ready for the invasion of the billions of cicadas that are coming to a neighborhood near you?
This is just the start, because when they get cooking, it sounds like a science fiction movie from the 50s. It goes up and down with this little noise. They're your new neighbors and you can't pound on their wall and tell them to shut up.
In entomology, we call this a chorus, just hundreds of thousands of males per square acre. Like literally in somebody's yard, there's thousands and thousands of them all singing to attract a mate at the same time.
It's a fun thing. It comes once every 17 years, so I hope I'll be here for the next one. Right? Right.
Yeah, there you go, folks. Are y'all ready for the invasion of the cicadas? I haven't seen any yet, haven't heard any yet, and that's fine. But I take that back. I saw two. One of them was stuck in my garage door motor opener because it was seeing the light and it stuck there. And it melted because I wouldn't let it out. And the other one, there was one that was on the ground, and your friend and mine, Cole, saw it, attacked it, jumped it, and ate it. So he got a dose of protein for the day, and they are, Celtic Grandma, very annoying. So there you go. Astantine85 says she read Nebraska doesn't get them. Thank goodness. I haven't heard them yet. So it must be true, hopefully. Yeah, I haven't heard them yet. Chance said, bad news for them. I have exactly that many spiders in my backyard. There you go. Billions of spiders. Let the war begin. The death match between the spiders versus the cicadas. Yes. I wouldn't waste 223 on cicadas. No way, no how. I wouldn't even waste birdshot on them. Since the beginning of time, fire has always worked. So There you go. Yes, indeed. Shani said we had them in North Carolina for a while now. There you go. Yeah, I'm with you, Watchman, and I pray that does not happen. Ed said when we were kids, my granny would tie thread to their legs and give them to us as toys. I know that's right. And watch them fly on the thread. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Ed. That's good, Ed. I like that. I like that. Little Lone Prepper said a 2008 Scientific American article. Not only could cell phone signals alter a person's behavior during a call, the effects of disturbed brain wave patterns continued long after phone was switched off. Of course. What was that movie? I forget the movie where folks were getting calls on their phones and would turn into zombies or whatever and attack folks. I forget the actor's name and all that good stuff, but yeah, that's yeah. That's cicadas are horrible. I just don't like the sounds. Yeah, Sherry said there's a post on YT telling the correct way to eat them. I don't care about eating them. I don't plan on eating them. I'll let Cole do that. He likes the protein and they are crunchy. So there we go. Yeah, that's how that works. I do not know, she said. I do not know. I wouldn't mess with that stuff because it's a chemical and it can damage your lungs. And there you go. But I'm sure it would. I don't see why it wouldn't. Astantine said, "Spider's good. I just gave one who was crawling around my sunroom a ride outside on a hillbilly golf club this morning." I know that's right, Astantine. Yes. Yes. Tracy K, welcome in. Don't worry, you're not late. You're here. Good to see you. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping in this morning. Yeah, I haven't heard any here yet. But you know, it is what it is. It's the sound that they make that just there you go. Thank you, Watchman. Right, Cell with John Cusack. Yep, that was an amazing. That movie made me was thinking. I was like, maybe I should start turning my phone off at night. Yeah, exactly. But so, folks, here's the next story in the lineup. And yeah, he's still trying to get out of this. Alec Baldwin requests to drop the case in the allegedly accidentally manslaughter case, and the judge said, absolutely not. U.S. judge has denied a motion by Alec Baldwin to dismiss an involuntary manslaughter charge over a deadly film set shooting in 2021. And this is according to the BBC. Hutchins, 42, was shot with a gun Mr. Baldwin was using during a rehearsal on the set of Rust, a Western being filmed in New Mexico, directed by Joel Souza, was also wounded in the incident. He's scheduled to stand trial in July, and we're going to leave it at that. He tried to get the charges dropped. He argued that it is not his fault because he did not know the weapon contained live pew-pews and because no live ammunition was supposed to be on set. Well, we'll see what happens there. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Dawn. Yep, you can keep the bugs. I'll have a nice steak as well. Yeah. But yeah, Alec Baldwin's trying to get this dropped, but yeah. Tracy K said, so did they go after Brandon Lee's shooter as well? I have no idea, Tracy. I'm not sure if they did or not. I don't remember hearing anything about them going after Brandon Lee's shooter. which is very interesting. Zombie Force says maybe Baldwin should butter up with Hunter. Yeah, pay 10% to the big guy. Give Grandpa ice cream his. Um, exactly, Aston Teen 85. Holly Weird, yes, indeed. I agree. Yes, he's pretty much a has-been. Right, exactly, Ed. He pulled the trigger, gun goes bang, always treat a gun as if it is loaded. Rule number 1. That is absolutely correct, my friend. I agree with you 1,000%. Yes, without a doubt. The watchman said he has a hot head and is deprived of mind, but the responsibility was on the prop person. That is true. But also, as the guy pulling the trigger, you too have to be responsible. So good luck with that, Alec. We'll see what happens. Maybe, maybe not. So next story up, folks. And this is something that we've all heard, seen, and possibly lived through. The fierce storms that rolled through Texas, Houston specifically, left 120,000 Texans without power. From what I understand, there are some that still do not have power yet, but more than 120,000 people remain without power in Texas, according to the BBC, and this story was out 4 days ago, so that would have made it Tuesday, somewhere around there. If my math is right, I don't math well because, math is math. At least 8 people were unalived in the storms, which also battered the nearby states of Louisiana and Mississippi. And there's people in the chat and other people that have been in the chat that talked about, they have family members in Houston that were without power, and some are still without power. This is why I truly, oh, wait a minute, y'all. I feel a tingling in my spine and possibly the sound of magic. There it is, folks. If you listen closely, thank you. I appreciate you. Say good morning to everybody.
Buenos dias.
Magic, folks. The cup is refilled. Thank you, COO. The amazing COO. It's a good thing. The cup is full, the coffee is hot, and life is good. Oops said magic coffee. Exactly. But yeah, folks, please have some sort of backup power source. I don't care if it's a gas generator. I don't care if it's a dual fuel. I don't care if it's diesel. I don't care if it's solar. I don't care if it's a Genrec. I don't care what it is, but please, please, please have some sort of backup power in case of emergencies like this. So it's been a huge inconvenience experience. Several people have said. And the temperatures actually hit between 90 and 95 degrees while the power is out. And that's no fun, especially if the AC is not working. So, do what you can to get your backup power in place. There's some great products out there. You can check out our website. We got a couple of brands over there with coupon codes and all that good stuff, but everybody should have some type of backup power source for days like this, for moments like this. So please, folks, have some type of backup power so that you will not be in the dark if there is a major power failure. Everybody is speaking to the COO this morning. Saffron Bay, good morning. Good to see you. How are you? Don't worry about being late. You're here. I appreciate you. Good to see you, and thank you for coming in this morning. The Watchman says He thinks Grandpa Ice Cream is pushing Poland, to do something, but he thinks it's only going to happen in Europe instead of the homeland. He could be terribly wrong. I would agree with that. But yeah. Chance said solar starting to sell out. I think thanks to the new embargoes. Yeah, I'm Grandpa Ice Cream is stupid. Shannon said, I'm using solar for my big screen TV. There you go. Ed said, I run AC to burn excess power from solar. There you go. There you go, folks. Do what you have to do. Yes. Watchman, I agree 1,000%. Awesome Shadow Scout. He said, I have solar generator 600 watt hour with a 100-watt solar panel. Absolutely. And get more, folks, if you can. Stay within your budget as always. And, it's something everybody should have. And the class that I'm doing, I was looking at some statistics, and it said here in the United States, 73% of Americans do not have a generator. Please don't be in that 73%, folks. Please. Yeah. Exactly, little lone prepper. We've had spotty service here since the CMEs. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Shannon, yeah, I've already done that with mine, with my Mega 2, and it will power both. So, but the least of my worries in a power outage is about doing laundry. I'll say that. But exactly, Shadow Scout, be part of the solution, not the problem. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what we got to do. That's why we pray, we prep, and we practice. So we are not part of the solution. So we are not part of the problem. Good Lord. Let me have some more coffee here. But that's what we got to do, folks. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep prepping, because the election is right around the corner, and there will be all types of shenanigans, mayhemicness, and turmoil soon to come. Yeah. Yeah. Watchman says that solar is pretty much up in the northern states is useless during the wintertime. Yeah, no sun. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Rob in the garden, good to see you. He said more panels, more batteries, and bigger pure sine wave inverters. I need enough to run the whole block. I know that's right, bruh. Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely. And if I am not mistaken, I'm looking up something real quick here. If I am not mistaken, Opus is having some Memorial Day sales. Yes. Yeah. Yep. So you can go to Opus. You can check them out. You can go to our website, click on our partner link, and you can use the coupon code VISION5 to save 5% on any of the Opus products. I back Opus. They're good. The Mega 2, matter of fact, I'm getting ready to order another battery that will double the capacity of that 2048 watt hour generator, and so forth and so on. And I'm working on some other stuff, and more to come on that. But I want to say exactly, Ghost Lincoln, shenanigans are going to be happening this fall, folks. Oh, by the way, for all of y'all that we talked about a fall bug out weekend, I am looking at the dates of October 17th through the 20th, possibly. So we're still working on that. I got to talk with the COO and some other things. Other than that, that's what's going on. We're getting closer to doing a fall bug out weekend. I just need to talk with some key people and see how we can pull this off safely. And with that, yes. By the way, I appreciate each and every one of y'all joining me this morning for Coffee Talk. Thank you. I may do Coffee Talk every other Saturday, only because some schedules have changed, some stuff is going on, and I need to get things done. But I will say this to all of you amazing people, I will be doing a live product demonstration sometime this afternoon. Not sure when, but I'm going to share something with you, that product that I really honestly love. Well, like, I don't love inanimate objects, but I like very much. Absolutely, Southern Tier Prepper. Yep, I love my Opus too. I love it. The Mega 2, we gave away the new Exodus 600 that my cart runneth over one at the bug out weekend. And, you know, this thing here is a monster. It'll run my refrigerator. It'll run my freezer. I've tested it with my washer and my dryer. It'll run all of that. So please, folks, have some type. Yes, Cole is Cole's out in his room because people are doing chores today around the house, and he does nothing but get in the way. His arch enemy, the vacuum, you know, that beast, the vacuum is his arch enemy, and he is determined to beat the vacuum. And his other nemesis is the broom. The broom and the vacuum, Cole is just head over heels about eating them. So Cole's in his room enjoying the fan and the cool morning as he sits there wanting to eat the vacuum. Ha! Yes, Ghost Lincoln, you're absolutely right. Fall bug out shenanigans, mayhemicness. Yes, without a doubt. Devil Dog Prepper said, make sure everyone takes a moment this weekend to think about all the men and women who have paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. You're absolutely right, my brother. You are absolutely right. Exactly, Shadow Scout. Yes, without a doubt. Cole just, he goes ballistic on that thing, and it's funny. It did, Sherry. It did. Mine worked. Huh. That's interesting. Huh. What? Well, we can talk later about that. Shoot me an email, Sherry, visionpreparedness@gmail.com. Yeah, I'd like to know what went wrong or what happened with that. But you know, it won't power everything. I'm actually thinking, because the prices come down, I'm thinking about getting the Mega 3 also. But we'll see. You're right, Oops. The Mega 2 will run 110. Absolutely. Yep, without a doubt. Absolutely. Yeah. But yes, Cole is resting, Holly, just to let you know. He is doing his thing, chilling out and all of that. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. Wow. I want to thank everybody. You guys are awesome. Any questions for me this morning? We'll just take a couple of questions. Oh, by the way, if you have not, folks, please go subscribe to two of my great friends, Southern Tier Prepper and Devil Dog Prepper. If you have not, go check them out and subscribe. Watch a video or two. Leave a comment. Levin Life said, supporting our local farmers today and hitting a few open air markets. That's awesome. Farmers markets are amazing. We have one out here in our location around the corner on Tuesdays, and I go over there and just get as much as I can because the vegetables and fruits are amazing, and that way I can pick up fresh blueberries. That way I can keep two people out of the garden from randomly going over to the blueberry bush and just picking them. One would be the COO and her sidekick Cole when they go outside. But hopefully I can get them not to just randomly pick blueberries because I would like one or three of them this year. But it's a good time. Thank you, Dawn. You're more than welcome. I want to thank all of you amazing folks for hanging with me, for doing what we do. JHT Survival, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah. Watchman said things like dryers and hot water heaters are going to be tough to run on battery. Better off to run those on generator. Absolutely. You're right, Watchman. You're absolutely right. Yes, without a doubt. With that, folks, I want to thank everybody. Welcome in. Glad you could make it to JHT Survival. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. And by the way, all of you amazing folks in the chat, remember this. Keep on prepping because your family depends on you and it depends on your life. God bless everybody. Have an amazing day. Enjoy the long weekend. Take a moment and thank the servicemen and women that paid the ultimate price so that we could continue to have the freedoms we have today. This is Vision Preparedness. God bless everybody. Have an amazing weekend. Stay safe and keep prepping. And I'll see y'all later this afternoon when I do this pop-up demo. Take care.
The time is now.